TLO, what's poppin'? We are on Twitch. We are live. But by the time you see this, we won't be. So just leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bells. Let's continue to grow the family from Chicago to the UK. Right behind me, you see it, just in case, a little warning screen. Don't forget we are on twitch.com. But we're on Twitch. You can go to twitch.com and put in my username. It's at the bottom of the screen. You can catch lives, previous lives, and things of that nature. Also, Patreon. We post 5 days a week. Come lock in. I know it seems like, oh man, I ain't for the pay to watch nobody watch nothing, but you locked in every day here. Trust me, it gets better. Anyway, this is Son, Sex, and Suspicious Parents. I just looked and I realized I haven't watched this in 3 weeks. I don't know. All right. That's tough. Gonna watch it today, though. Talk to me.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. No copyright infringement intended. All rights belong to their respective owners. True.
Talk to me. This is season 1, episode 5. I'm ready. I just want to see a father heartbroken because you signed up for this. This is like, you know what this is the equivalent of? Seeing your girl phone unlocked and actually going through it. Why would you do that? Don't hurt your own feelings. Just chill. Just chill. Was unknown is don't gotta be explained.
Blackpool. And Royal Air Force applicant David Canning is getting some last-minute advice from his ex-sergeant.
Blackpool is crazy. All right.
Dad.
The police are very strict there. Not just because of soldiers, but there has been trouble with soldiers.
Yeah,
this part of Cyprus is particularly bad, apparently.
I'm a lot more closer to my mum than I am my dad. Mum gets more shocked at the fact of things I do, obviously, because I tell her more.
Please, could you take loads of condoms?
No, it's fine. I'm going to bring some. It's okay.
Within the army, what happens overseas stays overseas.
Yeah.
And I think David, with his friends, are the same. And what happens out stays there. Whether it was girls, boys, fights, it doesn't come home.
Sex in the toilet, snorting coke, whatever.
Yeah.
David's parents married 20...
What the mom on? Mom be on something. Dad sound like he a little stale, but mom knows.
years ago. He's the eldest of 4 and has always admired his dad's army career and aims to join the forces himself as a fitness instructor for the RAF. But there's not much basic training for Iron Napa, just some final preparations to take care of.
You wax me, I'll wax you, a little bit of spice work.
Going with him are mad dog Danny, ladies man Luke, Imi the Joker, and Chris, the wannabe porn star.
The most constructive thing I could see coming out of this is that David takes natural command of a situation, no matter what it is. It could be that they fall off the banana boat and one of them in a difficulty, and David can swim and he goes and rescues them.
So why would all 5 of them be on a banana boat together? That sounds a little bit off. My bad, this is an L pause.
And it could be that David has shown command, control and initiative, and that in itself will show him in great light for the RAF.
In Sussex...
But why were you guys waxing each other? Does anybody else do that with their friends that are men? I would never.
Rugby lad Greg Salmon is getting in some last-minute training with his dad and rugby coach Chris.
So rather suggested you might be going out trying to pull crumpet and stuff. But what you do need is be a bit careful about
whether they're blokes or not.
Greg is Chris's youngest son, and he's always encouraged him to follow in his footsteps and be rugby mad. Greg's parents split up 9 years ago and he spends his time between his mum and dad and wants to go to uni and study sport. Stepmum Tracy's less than impressed.
Chris absolutely pampers them completely when they're here. They don't lift a finger and they just make a mess.
Going with Greg to Iron Napa are...
Well, you don't have to worry about that because you don't live there anymore, do you? I don't think so.
Jamie, who likes his booze, Ben Darcy, who likes throwing up.
You don't normally do that, though.
Yeah.
And Dale, who likes to get naked.
There have been times when we've been really drunk that just, absolute extremes of situations have happened. People have crapped themselves, they've had things shoved up their arse. Everyone go.
What? J Raids, appreciate the follow. What a type of situation. What is going on in this particular episode?
Going on this holiday has a brand or two. Like, we've got a beer bottle brand there from when I was really quite young. That one was from last New Year's Eve. When you're drunk, anything goes, really. Dale.
Greg's dad, Chris, is all for liberal parenting.
I was allowed to do quite a lot as a youngster. Hopefully it made me a more capable adult. And I'd like the same for Greg's, really.
Morning.
When I say never in a million years, I'm nah.
6 a.m. and time for the rugby lads to say goodbye.
See you later, old man.
Appreciate you locking in with me.
Lamb Briscoe. Cheers, guys. It's a napper. Happy napper.
As the boys look forward to more booze on the plane...
Oh, bye-bye, darling. Oh, take care. Love you lots.
I just noticed there are no women.
In Blackpool, David can't wait to hit the bright lights of Iron Napa.
I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting worried.
Good lad. Excellent. Bye, darling. Bye.
Brilliant. Let's go.
Come on. When I say Aya, you say Napa. Aya, Napa, Aya, Napa. Yeah.
Now we're actually on the way. It's like, woo! It's like, woo!
Bro, what are y'all doing? Matching shirts across the board? There's so many signs that I'm getting a lot like this.
Yeah. Now we're actually on the way. It's like, woo! It's like,
Both groups are travelling to the beautiful island of Cyprus, home to the clubbing mecca of Iron Napa. Over 250,000 revellers visit Napa every summer, and not all of them are renowned for their British reserve.
Go.
5 p.m. and the rugby lads have landed in Cyprus. Paralytic from free booze on the flight, the police have already taken down their passport details and threatened to send them home.
Bro, they're trash. This is good energy though. When you wheel out your homie from the arriving airport, this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Here we go. We may have had a few beverages, but one too many maybe, this one. Just one.
It's what happens when you race to who does the most bevies.
And then I think...
Darcy, you won. You won the most bevies. Oh.
The winner gets a tickle.
So, right, basically, right, Jammers, give us a rest. Jammers, give us a rest. Jammers.
I'll get his change, mate.
It just got to a certain extent where some of us, we're going to have to all look after him. He's such an idiot.
I beat on him. So, how did you get this drunk on a plane?
Right, hang on, wait. Right, Darth, mate. Yeah? Let's go. Jump up. This bloke's an idiot. Right, let's go. Darth.
These
It's honestly, it's all right.
I'm not gonna lie. Everybody please drink responsible, but this is kind of impressive.
Wake up, Darth. Yes. This bloke's such an idiot. Oh, he's a 1-2 when he's sherry. Kicks off like this.
7.
I do apologise. We are English. Yes, I understand.
I think that's quite a cool way to start it off doing this.
It is. To be fair, I do kind of wish I was that passed out, but I'm not.
No, you don't. You don't want your first day to...
With no taxis willing to take them to town, it's down to the production team to step in.
Wait, what happened?
It's down to the production team. With no taxis willing to take them to town, it's down to the production team to step in.
Can't believe we're actually finally here now, God's sake.
Meanwhile, David and the Blackpool boys arrive.
Boring as fuck.
And their first thoughts also turn to booze.
We need to stock up the fridge. Yeah, we'll just go stock up the fridge and that, get something to eat, so settle our stomach, and then we'll just absolutely get lost.
That's not even funny, lads. How good are these rooms, by the way?
And this room's also got a view.
Chiquita! Alright, girls! Alright, dude! Yeah, you coming for a drink? Before we go out? Alright, round in 10 minutes.
After a few toilet stops en route...
Okay. Things are looking better.
The rugby lads check into their hotel. And Darcy's back on his feet.
Well, Darcy's had a few beers on the plane and he's chundering in a basically in a shower.
I have a clue where I am.
He needs a little tickle. Mate, we're going to our room though now.
What do you mean we're going to a fucking room? I've just got off a plane, it's midnight, where the fuck am I?
Mate, we're in Napa, going to our room.
Oh, brilliant.
And then in about an hour's time we're going out. We're going out, boys! That's exactly what we're doing.
I tell you what, this hotel doesn't even close. That's what I'm telling you. This fucking hotel. Fuck close. Hey guys! Hey, where are you from? Holland. I don't know where that is, but I'll have 12 of them. I've lost all my clothes, all my pants. Fuck it, I'm in.
That's just for a slap.
Oh, yeah.
This is sickhead, mate. We've got a proper room.
Hey, mate, we can invite girls back here. That's massive.
I was expecting like a little like...
We got 46 minutes left.
Little gay little room.
Despite having only just recovered, the boys start drinking again.
Do you want a beer or what? Do you want a beer or what?
Are we? Is this real life right now? The entire episode he gonna be like this?
Some food, mate. You got any food?
No, I've got beers.
The Blackpool boys have already pulled. Trouble is, there's 5 of them, but only 2 girls. Blonde Catherine and brunette Lily.
Where are you from?
Reading.
Are you coming out for an hour?
We are.
Have you ever been to any other places like Magaluf? Where did you go? Where did you like there?
The only worries I've got about David, about any time, but particularly being away in a foreign country, is drugs. It's just something that will ruin his life.
It's really nice that the way I'm away for a week now, or free, and I get to do what I want and just be myself and just party. And if anything happens, and just like get back to Blackpool and just be my normal life again.
And David's up for new experiences, even if they do mess with his head.
Hey YouTube, how come the helium that he just didn't exchange his voice?
With Catherine in tow, David's a man on a mission.
Are you still going?
Greg, just like his dad, is always one for a dare.
Too late. Mate, have a go. I reckon you could dive into the pool for me. Go, have a go.
No, seriously don't.
Mate, you could. Have a go.
No, shut up.
Why?
Because you said not to
Pussy,
climb down there anymore.
you won't dive into the pool.
No, I won't. You're right there, Greg. Well done.
It's 2 a.m. and Greg and his mates finally hit the town. End of the strip, most of the Blackpool boys have their hands in the air, except David, who's got his hands full with Catherine.
David got the plot right.
I just thought it was boring that him and Chris fucking just dance with them two girls all night. We're not.
So y'all ain't got no motion on y'all own? If the guys get occupied, go do your own thing.
Here to fucking stick to two girls like magnets.
Come here. If you're going to like someone, you're going to like one of us, so you're going to obviously chat to choose someone. So like at the end of the day, you started talking to me, you started dancing with me, so obviously you must think I'm quite attractive a little bit. Not being big-headed, but at the end of the day, if you didn't, you'd have danced with someone else. Am I going to your apartment or are you coming to mine?
Hey, now, there you go, David. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
It's day 2, and it looks like David got lucky last night.
No, it's got to be in her room or a fucking Greek guys took him somewhere.
Listen.
He's here! David! What the fuck?
I've been fucking ringing. How many missed calls have you got on your phone?
Man, I've got no missed calls on my phone, so what are you talking about?
I rang you so look. I rang everyone. Your phone not answered. Your phone not answered.
Where have you been? You've been over there, haven't you?
Yeah, that's the only place I can stay.
Shag it.
No, the fuck.
Alright, boring.
I was banging the door for fucking ages last night. Like, I thought you stayed over there. It made a bang. No, I was just like, fuck's sake. And they wouldn't wake up. I was just like, fuck it, I'll just go back to Catherine's. Last night, I definitely didn't get laid. I didn't do anything. I didn't even try anything, to be honest. I just wanted to. I was a bit more pissed off of the fact I couldn't get my own bed and go to sleep. Because I was chatting to her anyway, and she was like, she's up for meeting up another night. So I was happy for just go to sleep.
David, see, I was on your side. You had the plot, you lost the plot. Listen, don't meet up another night. That was that night only. You was in the door, and then you closed it on yourself?
Kept his hands to himself. If only Mad Dog Danny would do the same.
David definitely sold.
Mate, that's not...
Bro, I'm just gonna have to watch the entire episode.
Today, the parents are leaving for Ayia Napa.
I just hope he doesn't do anything that he'll regret or look back on and think, actually, I really wish I hadn't done that.
And David's dad, Paul, is also concerned.
One misdemeanour at this stage of his life, for a bit of fun, could ruin what he's planned as his own personal career.
Shut up.
At the hotel, David and the lads have been joined by Catherine, but not everyone's pleased to see her.
We're on holiday together, we've come on holiday, us five. What's the point in hanging around with girls, like two girls, the same girl all the time?
While Danny's sulking, Chris is happy to get into the party spirit.
As long as I make people laugh, I'm happy. That's my aim of the game. As long as people are happy, I'm happy.
David's making the most of having fun now, as he hopes he'll soon be in the RAF.
I have to start manning up now and becoming a real man instead of just like a young lad.
Yeah, if they get this footage, you ain't... I don't know, man.
Oh, I can get away doing anything. I'll just go on a holiday. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like shit. I have to start thinking about my life and what I want to do, and is the RAF my real career? What I want to do and pick at it and stick at it.
His dad is proud of him for following in his footsteps, but David feels they've recently drifted apart.
I would like to spend more time with my dad and get to know him a bit better. Maybe when he retires fully, I might have the opportunity to take more time with him, go out and to flat football games, or go out to take him to rugby because I really like watching rugby.
On the other side of the island, Greg and David's parents meet for the first time before their mission begins.
Hi, it's Paul.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi.
Looking forward to it.
Yes, it's different, isn't it? Totally surreal. Lovely.
It is. Red t-shirt time!
It might be daytime, but that doesn't stop the rugby boys from continuing the party.
Oh, yes.
Here we go. This is more like what y'all should be worried about.
Shut the size of them fuckers out. Have you got a couple of watermelons up there? Did you put something up there before you go? They didn't want that bit before.
I think you're well aware they're going to overdrink and they're going to act up and play horse around. But I think you hope that they do it with honesty and integrity and without malice. You got something you're hoping for from it?
Yeah, just to find out that David is the sort of honest self-assured, confident sort of person that he always seems to be to us.
Get those titties, get those titties, get those titties out! Get those titties, get those titties, get those titties out!
Danny's looking forward to drinking with the lads, but David has other thoughts.
Oh, here they are.
Oh my god.
I'm not arsed, I'm winning this, 69.
It's really hot.
You sit in.
Girls, you played it, we having some drinking games.
No.
Why not? Yeah, babe, go on.
Well, that's not
Come
really
on.
fair.
It is, because if you win, you get to pick it up.
That's not a small shot either, is it?
No, it is a very small one.
Well, the other two girls are here from the other hotel, so hopefully they can come over and stay with us all night, and maybe what happens, happens. Let's go. Guarantee every night we go out hammered. We're not gonna fucking let it down. Every night I go out and I'm gonna be smashed. Stand up! Stand up! Turn around!
My best experience with a girl has to be bent over, she was bent over, her bum like this. No! I couldn't help myself.
Bro is going wild.
Lick her bum on.
You're filthy.
I'm so pissed.
Catherine feels the friction in the group, so tries to make amends.
Have you two kids that made up now?
Surprisingly,
Oh my god. What is going on?
Chris's unconventional tat-up lines seem to be working.
She knows she wants that energy.
In Ayia Napa, anything goes, and a lot of clubbers get dressed up to go out.
Well, I have to say,
But they're usually a bit younger.
first night in Cyprus, and I'm dressing up as an alien.
I've got any heels?
The parents are donning cunning disguises, as in a few minutes they'll be just feet away from their kids, observing their every move. In the Rugby Lads Hotel, the boys are more interested in the pleasures of the flesh.
Look at this girl, she's got two huge penises in her mouth at once. I just think the joke is the best.
She is taking that.
Maybe it's me. No! Here's what we
And Darcy's back to square one.
Anyway, show me how you
Bro needs to stop drinking.
Raw chicken. Eating raw chicken.
Excuse me, folks.
Okay, like one time as a joke, but like every time there's some seriously communal energy going on here. Like there's a hey, salute to the community.
Because I'll split back a pig otherwise.
Yeah.
But I'll take that off because David bought me that and he made me recognise it.
It's out the door.
I could get a translator because
Not content with just drinking all the booze, someone's poured vodka over Greg's clothes. And he's determined to find the culprit.
you sweared on your life that you didn't pour alcohol on my clothes.
no, it's just
my
me.
life. Mate, fuck off. Fuck off.
Why?
Mate, I want to go home. Please, can you just stay there?
Well, no, because
I just want to go home.
he's so fucking off.
Please, seriously, fuck off, Jamie, because I'm going to get annoyed. Fucking stay here. Jamie, fuck off. Stay here.
Literally.
I've got a bit of a short fuse and things like that fuck me off.
Having wrecked Greg's clothes, the boys turn their attention to the kitchen.
Please just move that off the wall. Move out of the way, Jamie, you idiot. Are you going to fight me as well? No, look, I'm just going to put that back. Move out of the way. Anyway, we've got a screwdriver.
The fact that it's still plugged into the electrics isn't gonna stop Jamie.
You're not finding a bang. Basically, my life is I need 20
Well, there goes their incidentals. The hotel will be charging you for that, buddy.
euros. So you can undo the screws and put this.
massive heating unit.
Nah, no cap. They are highly annoying. I'm like, dude. All of them, both parties.
I don't think
So we got out, we're going to strip.
Right.
I was just thinking to the camera.
Jamie.
Mate, I'm going.
Despite the tension, both sets of lads are on the strip. Little do they know, the people who've just walked by in ridiculous costumes are their parents. The parents are perched on a
I feel like the parents are going to have a lot to say about this questionable behavior.
nearby balcony.
So tempted to just take off the mask and go, David! Oh,
Yeah, you can't do that. It's just so near but so far.
If their kids spot them now, it will be game over.
It's going on the fucking road,
David hand in hand with a blonde
with
girl.
a beautiful blonde, yes, yes.
I reckon we got away with it. I know there's one spot, a couple of the lads looking back this direction,
Yes,
but it was just vague.
I feel like he might be a little drunk himself.
I think anything was vague looks.
Yeah, I mean, there was no point in no sort of look up there, even look at those four characters, no mind knowing who they were.
I don't think their eyes were looking at far.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Both sets of lads have moved on down the strip, giving the parents the chance to escape undetected. Greg's ditched Dale and Jamie for some prettier drinking buddies at a silent disco.
Yeah. Oh.
No.
My bad. What time was that at? 26? Gotta keep up with this, man.
I agree.
Both detected. Short on cash, Greg's got a great way to get free drinks.
Let me get a straw. Nev, let's go.
Me and John basically don't have much money left, so we've gone round minesweeping, which basically means
You go round and you pinch people's drinks, man.
fucking SoCo. It's actually nice.
That seems slightly dirty, not gonna lie. Brought y'all closer though, didn't it?
The following morning, it's the parents' first chance to...
Yes, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be absolutely great. I can't wait.
really discover what their kids get up to on holiday.
Oh, he just tipped him out for a wheelchair. Oh, and he's wet himself.
He's such an idiot. I've been in that state more than once.
Yeah, thankfully I've only been sick a couple of times, but
You've missed out. You've missed out.
Oh no.
Yeah, 1-0 to Ben.
They're dancing. I can see that. Much.
There's that blonde
There's
girl.
that blonde girl that David was with. So that looks like that must be David.
David there.
Yeah.
Who's that? For the kiss?
That's David.
His
Tonsil touching.
tongue's involved.
Yes. So that's all right. So that's very pleased to see. That's lovely. Yeah, but
they're having a gangbang.
That's they're going to say that. Is that Chris and
That's
David?
Chris and David.
Going back with the blonde. All right. Okay.
She was bent over.
That's Chris.
Mom been through some stuff. She's done some things.
Her bum like this. What? I couldn't help myself from licking her bum on.
Ah! What's he saying? That's grim.
You're talking about rimming here, I think.
Oh, yes. That's grim.
Do you feel relieved that that was Chris, not David?
Not particularly bothered. I mean, if David wants to do stuff like that to a girl, then so be it. I mean,
If that was David, Granny couldn't see that.
no, I wouldn't want my mum. No,
Granny
would.
would.
I think she'd be deeply shocked.
You go round, when there's like a drink left, you take it, mind sweet, drink it.
I don't know whether that's common practice at home when they go out.
I've never even heard of that. That's like backwash central. That's disgusting.
I don't know.
But you have got the worry factor of, well, I say the different types of drinks that he's drinking and the fact that
what is he
one of them,
drinking?
or more of them could be spiked and he could be seriously ill. I mean, taken to hospital, whatever, and all the problems that go with that.
I think you've got to let them get on and do their own thing. You can't wrap them up in cotton wool. And actually, it's part of growing up is taking some risks and doing some daft things sometimes. And I think those people that never do anything and never take any risks probably don't become the most capable adults.
On the other side of town, the rugby lads are showing just how capable they really are.
Maybe.
Sick everywhere. No, you know. Guys. What's this? Oh. Everywhere. Oh, damn, man.
That's that vodka soda. I mean, vodka Fanta.
You just projectile down.
Can't remember.
How you feeling?
And then it's time for some home improvements. And with divisions forming in the group, Darcy tries to patch things up.
Can you just say sorry to Greg? What? For last night? He's being really stubborn, I know that, but
I'm going to try and just swallow my pride and just say I'm very sorry, Greg, for whatever I did.
There's no pride to swallow. You were being a waffle. You were being a wanker. So at the end of the day, go out there and apologize.
To smooth things over.
It's worth saying sorry, just to clear.
Well, that's the thing is, I don't feel sorry in the slightest.
But I'm sorry about last night.
That's cool, done.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make sure today's a really good day. Let's make up for yesterday's shenanigans.
I thought yesterday was good.
And while the kids are by the pool, their parents are on a mission to David and Greg's hotels.
It's gonna be you're in for a shocker if they didn't clean up.
Oh, it's a pigsty.
It's good to see that they've unpacked properly and organised everything.
Beautiful. Look at that. How about that for beautifully clean?
That's me. I unpack like that, like it's my house. I'm hanging up everything. Everything gotta be neat.
Tidy, immaculate.
Oh my giddy aunt, it's in the cards.
It smells in here. That's fair.
That wasn't the pack that I lent them to play at home.
Whoever he's sharing with is obviously as OCD and anal as David is.
Oh look, the wardrobes are empty.
They've not unpacked yet.
Oh. Loads of condoms, but they're not used yet.
No, you and me in a packet of 3. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then he's either took some with him and lost them, lent them out to somebody else to use, blown them up as a balloon like you can do if they haven't got horrible tasting spermicide on. I'd rather he use them or share them because that blonde girl looked very nice and just up David's alley. So yes, hopefully.
Go home and have another shower.
Go and disinfect.
I'll tell you what, David would go mad if he knew we were doing this.
They must have cleaned up their throw up and things of that nature.
Tonight, everyone is planning a big night out. It's now 10 o'clock and the rugby lads are on the strip. Jamie's enjoying his own company while Greg's enjoying the ladies.
The first 17 minutes of this, it was just pure man cheeks, and I'm just so glad that we haven't seen much more.
Jamie's had a few too many, mate. Jamie's gone.
Jamie, stay drunk.
The Blackpool boys are on the other end of the strip and with a new bunch of girls. And this time there's one each, apart from for the loved up Danny.
Sammy, we're starting you. Truth or dare? How many people you slept with?
This holiday.
How many people you slept with?
How did you get that?
One, is it true?
Dave, right.
Hey, big dad, yeah,
Right, I dare you, take your shirt off, take your shorts off, run all the way to the bottom, all the way back just in your boxers.
I feel like I spoke too soon. This is not bad though. Like this is like some. This is just not bad.
I knew he'd do that. I'd say bros before hoes, because that's how it goes. Bros before hoes.
No, that's 100%. But you don't pull. There's something about you. You don't get girls. You're the one guy in the group that struggles to get girls. I see it. There's too much camera time for you, and there's too much negativity about girls coming out of your mouth. And you just punched somebody in the wiener. So at the end of the day, I'm looking at you like, hey, settle down, buddy.
But when there's pussy on the line, Chris, David, Amy, Luke, they're like that. Gagging for it. They can smell it in the air.
Obviously, that's what they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else? All right.
It's 2 a.m. and Chris and Tracy are off to Starsky's to catch a sneaky peek of Greg.
Give her a kiss.
They'll be secretly watching from the manager's office just above the main dance floor.
Oh, he's got someone who's back.
Being so close means the parents can watch live camera pictures on a screen.
Smile for the camera. We're upstairs, we can see you. If only he knew. Where's he going?
He's telling that's not a good look with a tungsten.
That's not a good look, that's it. Greg's, that's not dancing. That's groping. I mean, they're probably... Oh my word, here we go. It's tongues again.
Dad, what's going on? You okay? This is...
If you knew Daddy was watching you. Greg's, leave a bum alone. Oh, he's outside the door. He's just out there. You can literally go out and touch him. Yeah, it's got... Bloody hell, that's close. It would be so easy for the managers to walk in through the door, open it up, and then blow the whole thing.
At 4 a.m, Chris and Tracy leave the boys to it and head to bed.
I think Gregson said if he's putting girls away. Of course, there's going to be a bit of pride, isn't there? Because that's my boy. Yeah, he's obviously learned something from me. I can't believe what time it is.
The time we get to bed is 5 o'clock.
It's day 4, and the parents meet up to see what else the boys got up to last night.
Nervous?
Well, apprehensive, yes. Nervous, no.
Yeah, I would like to spend more time with my dad and get to know him a bit better. Maybe when he retires fully, I might have that opportunity to take more time with him, go out and to flat football games, or go out to take him to rugby because he really likes watching rugby.
Thank you, David.
What a little star.
That's exactly what I've said on camera. Yeah. We work different hours. I work 6 hours a week. He works maybe 70 hours a week. And we just, I would say, going apart. We do talk, but yeah.
Just don't get
I just.
But it's nice that he recognises why. So it's not a blame thing. He recognises that you're having to work your
put the hours in to get the money
to get by.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a such thing being present and not being there at the same time, and it looks like, dude, I think he just completely missed the plot. That sounded like a cry for help. Help, I miss my dad. And this is how I'm going to voice it. I do understand, but at the same time, I do miss my dad. That's what bro just said. Can I get some time? When you retire, you're going to be 65. Tomorrow's not promised.
Can you just say sorry to Greg? What? For last night? He's been really stubborn, I know that, but I was very, very drunk last night, but it's nothing compared to what he's done much worse probably, so... Yeah, I'm sorry about last night.
But as you say, well, as they say, actually, he's the first one to play jokes and stuff on other people, so...
Oh, yeah, Greg probably does get his own way a fair amount. And I guess, you know, the fact that the sort of family split and things probably don't help that.
You know, they do basically get whatever they want. They don't... It's not rigid. You know, they do their school, they do their home stuff, their homework, whatever else, but... Whenever he wants to go out, he goes out. It's not a big favour to come to his dad to do what he wants, because he does what he wants his own. So, as he said, he's spoiled.
Oh, all right then.
Yeah, Dave, right.
I'm Big Dad, yeah.
Right, I dare you, take your shirt off, take your shorts off, run all the way to the bottom, all the way back just in your boxers.
Piece of cake. Even I'd do that. In boxers.
Oh, he don't keep his boxers on, that's...
Told you, his mom kind of lit.
Not fair.
Totally naked. That's not a dare.
It's not, is it?
No.
I think the worry I have a bit more with the youngsters is that sometimes they do things which maybe put themselves in a bit more danger. Because Greg probably takes things further than I used to. He's gone to the next level.
I mean, things like this tombstone and jumping off cliffs into shallow water. No, I never knew that in my day, but now it seems to be right.
Yeah.
I don't dissuade them from doing things, because I always think you want to have experienced things in life. And I've always played tricks and silly games on the boys, I always have done.
Unfortunately, being a nurse, I have actually looked after some poor guy who, well, this I wouldn't actually call, well, I suppose it is a prank. He had his drink spiked, obviously didn't realise, don't know what it was with, but he thought he could fly, and he's on the sort of like 25th floor of this apartment building, climbed on the balcony, trying to fly, and dropped, like a stone obviously, into the swimming pool, and he's paralysed. Greg was on his own, and I'm just thinking...
You better be happy he hit that water. It'd have been really over. 25th floor, you hitting that water like a rock. Like it's concrete. It feel like concrete. If you hitting it correctly, maybe, but even if you pierce the water correctly, like from 25 floors up, the pool is no deeper than 6-7 feet. You're gonna touch legs. That's dumb. Get well soon, I guess, from the guy in the story.
Supposing he'd mind...
No, my bad. Keep your head up, man.
...swept a drink that had been spiked. No, I seriously think that David would not do minesweeping because he'd think it was dirty. He'd think it wasn't, because obviously other people have been drinking out the glasses and possibly spitting in them, I don't know. He'd think it was dirty. He'd think it was beneath him to not buy himself a drink. How cheap could you be to have to mine? I don't think, no, that wouldn't enter his concept. That wouldn't enter his world.
You're right there.
No.
I'm not even gonna lie, Mom, you got me right. I wouldn't even enter my mind to drink that. I would never do such a thing. That is disgusting.
But as usual,
100% beneath me.
Greg's dad is more relaxed about risky behaviour.
The chances are I'm not going to stop that one, and it may happen from time to time, but I can't get overly hung up on it.
It's for...
Do they have a US equivalent to this show? I ain't never seen it. I've never seen it.
4 p.m. and Paul and Sue are heading off on their first lone spy mission.
Do you want to go up and see how high it is?
Paul, go up there.
In just a few minutes, David and Chris will be bungee jumping 200 feet above Ayia Napa.
Well, those rocks are very close to the surface. No.
But just as they're having their doubts, David arrives, and Mum and Dad have to hide away in a porter cabin.
Jumping today?
What's the deal?
2 of you?
Planning on going naked if that's okay.
Well, it is actually free. Go naked.
Go naked as well, Dave.
Oh, naked.
Do it naked, mate.
Just do it, mate.
I can imagine Chris actually doing it naked.
Well, Chris is obviously doing it naked.
Because he's quite happy to flash his bits.
Come on in, naked boy.
Oh, that is high.
Oh my God, by the way. What if he shits himself on the way down?
That's fucking horrible, mate.
Whoa!
I never realised he had 2 tattoos.
3, 2, 1, go!
Everything's dangling.
Oh my God.
That is scary. Like, Dave, watch how high it is as well. The nerves are kicking in now a little bit. It's like, to-do, 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 to-do.
Did y'all hear his mom? She said everything's dangling. It took me a minute to process what she had just said and how crazy it sounded to me. She was everything's dangling. Oh man.
Reality's setting in.
Yeah.
That is funny.
He's realising how it is.
My brother. Hands on the handrails. Toes right on the edge, please.
You could say I don't want to do it.
2, 1, bang!
Swallow dive.
Beautiful swallow dive, I'm going to say it.
That's probably the best thing. Yeah, it is. I was a bit of a pussy at the beginning.
Better than sex?
Yeah, I'll say better than sex, probably. Well, no, actually, well, depends how shit your sex life is, isn't it?
And then to add to Sue's nerves, David decides to call his mum.
Mum, make a guess what I've just done. Make a guess.
I'm in the middle of a museum at the moment. I can't talk really loudly.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Banana boating.
No, bungee jump. It was honestly the best thing I've ever done in my life. It was such a good feeling. Chris did it naked as well. Like, Mum's laughing. She's in the museum. She can't really talk like that all day. See you later, then. Love you all too.
Okay, love you, mate.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Well, I think he was about there, thinking about when we spoke to him.
Yeah.
Looking at the pictures, so
Yeah.
15 metres away. But he was, as you say, 2 or 3 metres past us twice.
Yes.
Walking in and walking out.
Yeah, yeah.
And if it had knocked on the door, been in quick.
This might be this might be the thing. Okay, let me get my thoughts together. This might be the most blurs in editing that I've ever had to do.
I was so thinking that Chris was going to think that was the toilet and try and open the door, and I think, please, I hope to God somebody's locked this door behind us and he can't get in, because otherwise we're going to be, our whole cover's going to be blown. But
It was absolutely great.
Yeah, very funny.
To do that and know we got away with it.
They love the adventure.
After yet more drinking, the rugby lads hit the strip. The boys soon reach Pirates Bar, where they're quick to try out the main attraction. And they all seem to be getting on without any arguments.
Right, we need to go back in there. We've got some Jaegers, wait. Jammers, mate, we've got 3 Jaegers waiting in the club. We've got 3 Jaegers in there.
Greg's promise of 3 Jaeger bombs, a potent mix of Red Bull and Jägermeister, goes down a treat with his mates. And while they
I
wait...
used to struggle to drink that. That's the one thing that'll make me throw up. Well, there's several things, but that's one of them.
Outside, Greg gives their drinks to the girls.
If I'm already drinking, and I've already just like on whatever I'm drinking, and then like if I'm 10 drinks in responsibly, and a Jägermeister comes up, or whatever they called it, I'm probably gonna throw up, cause it's too thick. Pause.
And it's not long before divisions in the group start to grow.
Well, we have a problem.
What time is it? Because as much as I love Gregory Salmon, he's a giant douchebag.
I actually like it more when he's not here, that's the problem.
Literally, he said to us 3 Jaegers, he fucks off with some ugly tart, and leaves us with leftover fish bowls. I don't even want to drink this, but I'm going to, because I'm thirsty. Very sore throat.
Here's Greg Belland.
There's a giant swat. Look, where's your burger, douchebag?
Where's our 3 Jaeger bombs?
Where's our 3 Jaeger bombs?
Fuck off, mate. I was going to have mine, so I was going to get you one.
I know.
Where's ours?
I know. She's not here because there's no 3 Jaeger bombs.
You're an idiot.
All there is
where'd you get fish bowls from?
I found it on the table. That's where I got it from.
Manhood.
So they all be doing that. That's a thing. Just leftover drinks, just skill them. All right.
A little bit of my fish pond I just paid for.
No, you can fuck off. The Blackpool boys are getting on a bit better and trying to get drunk quicker by eyeballing vodka.
Eyeball it.
With the girls they met last night.
I've got contact lenses.
Eyeballing vodka is dangerous and can severely damage your eyesight. And it has also left the boys blissfully unaware of the new arrivals on the strip.
No, it's got a great atmosphere, actually.
Tonight, both sets of parents are joining forces to observe their sons at a foam party at Club Ice.
The worrying thing is we don't know where the boys are, or we don't know. They're supposed to be close, but...
At least they don't catch you eyeballing.
Could be any one of these places.
Just as the parents go undercover in the kitchen, David and his mates arrive out front.
That's David. I recognise the shorts.
Oh, he's got a posse.
He's got. Have we got girls?
With Greg barely talking to his mates, the rugby lads aren't exactly a team.
He hasn't got a clue.
One of them got a stain on the back of their shirt.
On dancing, is he?
No. A lot of blokes don't.
That's it, girls. Go for it.
I do not. I don't understand it at
Two
all.
girls out of the times are lucky.
Jamie's absolutely covered in it.
Everybody points at this guy right here and say, sit down 2 inches.
Well, I don't quite get what's...
Oh. It's just.
It's Greg's
got,
with
like, that
he's
little
got the band around his head, isn't
I can't see David.
I still don't get what's going on here. Perhaps I'm thick.
Greg doesn't seem to
I
be
don't quite
particularly.
believe it.
With anybody, just
But he doesn't seem to be particularly happy either. I don't know.
Yeah, he's just drifting around his own little world, isn't he?
There's a lot going on though, isn't it? And it's not actually centred around him.
Looks almost as if he's planning a getaway there.
I've had enough of this. Let's go.
Yes.
Don't know how much discussion there was about it, but it looked like it just...
I never thought phone parties were that fun either. Don't even trip, bro. I never thought they was that entertaining either.
Greg's did look as if he was getting a bit bored with it for a while.
I
After
got
a while.
impression.
He didn't seem happy.
No.
He was really happy at only one stage. He didn't want to join in the party game. He sat up and even was called a fat bastard and still didn't join in.
Just walked off. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he never has really joined in with the games type thing. I mean, he got away with that slap face there.
Yes. He does it in such a manner.
There we are. That's our doorway, wasn't it, back there?
Yeah, looks like it.
So they're only just outside the door there.
And here goes this guy again. Dancing with David instead of the girl to his left is insane to me.
There we go.
That's very clever.
That's the bar we came through, yeah.
That's very clever.
Oh, this is cool.
It's 4 a.m. before the Blackpool boys finally leave Club Ice, allowing our undercover parents some fun of their own before they head back to the hotel.
Lovely.
I'm really looking forward to the...
Despite a late night, both sets of parents are keen to watch their kids' candid moments one last time. First up, it's Greg.
It's lick the chocolate off the biscuit.
Lick chocolate off the biscuit.
Yeah.
And the girl's got to suck the chocolate off the biscuit, and the guy was saying no biting.
It's another typical British abroad
it
sexual
is.
innuendo game.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes.
Exactly. Can I say it's very hard if the biscuits have been kept in the fridge.
So you played it. Hey, listen. You was outside back in your day. I'm already knowing.
I think Dad knows that I'm a bit of a prankster and that I go out drinking a lot and things like that, but I think he could understand that because I know when he was a boy, he was similar to me. He used to go out on the lash every weekend and stuff like that. So he's told me so many stories, which is probably a bad idea because it's made me more like it. But
Despite seeing the boys' antics, Chris doesn't think they need to change their risk-taking behaviour.
There's a side of you sometimes that sees things and you think, yeah, good boy. Well done. You're learning.
The only thing I would have to talk to them about is drinking off of other people. Like drinking random people's drinks. That's about it. And I would like they ain't show them all like communal behavior, like, but you know what I'm saying. To each their own. They're grown, I guess, but we would have to have a conversation about it. Like, hey, are you? Because I noticed a lot. Let me know. It's okay.
Yeah, some of the physical things would be more extreme that he does. I think if you're the sort of person that likes pranks and likes hijinks, then there's always a risk that you're going to overstep the mark at some stage.
But David's a bit different from his dad.
I actually don't like the fact of drugs or anything. I would try things, but I'd like to try the feeling of like mushrooms or like tripping out, like having a bit of a good trip. But it's not the fact that I just wouldn't like it because you would be not out of your own control. And it's like I've tried a weed a little bit, but that's it. That's the only thing I've tried. I don't think my dad would be that bothered if I'd. Obviously, you want to experience something.
Oh, that's the time he was so sick in the toilet.
Yeah.
Right,
Well,
okay. Well,
it's obviously...
not news to me, but anyway, yeah, okay.
I mean, yes, the news he's tried weed is new to me.
He's told me.
But, I mean, it's interesting, and I will have a word with him because... and just, again, explain the dangers of going down that road. I mean, how little or how once or how occasional it is.
He said he don't even like it. He was throwing up.
It's a dangerous game to
You're
go.
gonna blow it out of proportion and push them towards it.
Go down, and I accept that yes, he does drink to excess, but it's not illegal and it won't stop his career.
No.
Drugs will stop his career dead.
That's a bold thing to say because alcohol will stop your career if you kid it out, if it's out of control.
Probably for the first time, you've seen a more agitated Paul, and he obviously wasn't comfortable with that. And I can understand that because I really don't want Griggs taking drugs and experimenting and what. But hopefully I've got a fairly stable way of dealing with that, and you know it probably doesn't wind me up quite like he does it. But I really don't want him to do it.
At reception, David's arranged to meet Catherine for one last time, in the hope of staying in touch. But Catherine prefers to play it cool.
Is it alright then if I get your number? Oh, okay. That's cool.
That's real pain. I'm not even gonna lie, David. That's real pain. It's okay. You don't gotta play. You don't gotta. Luckily, you got them glasses on, so we don't see that tear in your eye. Get it from Facebook. She's on some. I don't want to bring whatever we had back to the crib. I'm pretty sure her number probably is on Facebook because back in these days it was like harmless to leave your number on Facebook. Like, it was cool.
Is this just for you? This little minibus or this for everyone, do you reckon?
Yeah, it's for us, yeah.
Cool. Right, get home safe. Everything like that.
No, who's getting it?
Right, see you later.
Have a good rest of your holiday.
I will do.
See you later.
I'm going to miss her when she's gone a little bit, but it's been nice to meet her, and she's a lovely girl, and just hope she has like a good life and takes care of herself.
That's weird. Y'all don't even know each other.
It's the end of...
You're on holiday, buddy.
5 days of secretly watching their son, and tonight Chris and Tracy are going to reveal all to Greg.
It's a scary moment. I guess we find out how he reacts when we go and tell him and confront him with what he's been up to. I can't wait to see his face.
With their holiday almost over, tonight the boys are off for dinner at a Greek taverna.
Hopefully he's not drunk so much he doesn't even recognise us when we get there.
The restaurant owners have set Greg a challenge. As Chris and Tracy arrive, only meters away, Greg has to balance as many glasses on his head as possible.
I can see him. He's sat there with a glass on his head.
Yeah, I've got him, yeah.
But a tipsy Greg is finding it hard.
He's having a glass put on his head.
He hasn't even noticed.
What the?
Griggs, you and I need a few words. Tracy and I have been following you around town.
No way. I'm imagining this. I think.
Shall I help you off with
Yeah,
that?
please do. It's a. What the fuck? Unbelievable. It's so unbelievably. When I was standing there, you're like, you're looking pretty tan. I'm not gonna.
With that first club, you were at the bar upstairs. You and Darcy were standing at the top together by the closed bar.
Yeah.
And right behind you was a door. And we were standing behind that door, 10 foot away.
I'm still convinced I'm seeing things at the moment.
It's not down to them big
I've
bottles
just
of
drunk
vodka.
a lot. I'm passed out somewhere in this street. This is a vision.
We know everything now. So.
That is weird. What the hell? This is mental. Literally, this is the last thing I would have imagined.
Yeah. But is it right if I sit?
He's handled it pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. All right, I think, but I'm waiting for the one where they don't handle it well.
Chris Dan and tell him what like twat Greg was. I'm so sorry, but your son is just a twat.
Chris decides to explain to Greg what a week of spying has revealed.
Interesting watching how you act within the group of four guys, and you're quite pushy and demanding with them, aren't you? And you want to get your own way with them a lot.
I'm the
Wants to be new Bruno.
Yeah.
There's quite a few occasions, aren't there, where you've actually sort of not prepared to forgive until they apologise to you.
Yeah.
But you can never apologise back.
I made Darcy and Jamie say sorry to me.
Yeah, but there's been other occasions, and it's got made up each time that they apologise to you, and
He looked heavily like his mom.
then you give them a hug, but you never manage to say like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, matey."
Yeah, but I'm not going to say sorry for something I haven't done wrong. They know they're in the wrong. Like,
Yeah, but how do you know that you haven't been wrong too?
I think
Because it's how I feel. I'm a narcissist. That's what he wanted to.
you can see telltale signs where maybe I've been a bit soft, and he has been able to get his own way from time to time. But I think he's ready to go off to university. Yes, he'll overdo things and do some daft things from time to time, but fundamentally, he's going to be able to survive when he goes out to the big wide world.
I think this whole experience would probably brought us slightly closer together, just because of the fact they've literally, now they know like in depth what goes on when we go to holidays like this.
Cheers, guys. Cheers. Happy holidays.
As Chris and Tracy have a drink with the lads, Paul and Sue are preparing to reveal themselves to David.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a 12. I'm really, really, really excited.
We've watched everything you've done, and we now know what you get up to.
The Blackpool boys are heading out for one last blowout on the strip.
Let's make the most of it, do you know what I mean? Let's get right on the matter. Proper naughty stag falls.
And they're up for a big night. Meters away, Paul and Sue arrive.
They got the whippets going. That is not illegal here either. That is legal here as well.
Now we just got to try and spot him. Where was he?
Imagine you've just done a whipping and your mom pulls up on you. This is diabolical.
In a red shirt? Oh yeah,
David! This is Mum and Dad. Go and give him a big kiss, David. Oh, that's fucking
He is hammered. He is done for. It literally looked like he just glided to them.
How long is it to get here?
Hey, what do you mean to get here?
How long?
How long? We've been here 5 days.
We've been here all the time, watching you.
Do you remember you were over there on that booking Bronco? We were there.
See up there? See up there? We were in costumes. I was an alien. He was like Frankenstein. We were up there watching you. You were atrocious.
We know everything about this week.
Every night they've been watching us every day, fucking fancy dress at night. They've followed us every day.
Mate, they've not
David, I saw you doing that dare with the little, getting in your little black
boxes.
Black boxes, going strip, running down the street.
Did you see us bungee jumping?
What about
Oh, that was lovely.
Who went naked? Mr. Donkey Man?
Yes. Hung like a donkey.
We've seen the photos now.
So yes, David's mom has seen your dangly bits.
What is your mum going to say about you?
Yes.
That's alright then.
What's this, magic mushrooms?
Yeah, I want to show what magic mushrooms are like.
Well, you can forget that, my friend.
No magic.
You can forget that. Yeah. That is a no-no.
Oh, we're getting wasted then, I'm not.
Yeah, no, we have to now.
Is that what she said? Did she say hung like a donkey? Who said that? Or is you saying that in the chat? Mom said that? Go back. Go back slightly. Okay.
Like a donkey.
What's this magic?
Why would she say that? Oh, man.
Mushrooms?
Yeah, I want to show what magic mushrooms are like.
Well, you can forget that, my friend.
No magic.
You can forget that.
Wow.
Yeah. That is a no-no.
Oh, we're getting wasted then.
Her mom might try something with bro when they get on us.
And I'm not.
Yeah, no, we have to now. To be honest, I was a bit speechless at first. I didn't know what to say. I just couldn't stop laughing.
I would have fucking died. I would have been so embarrassed to my mum.
I just couldn't
Not gonna lie, we haven't heard a word from this guy, not one.
stop laughing.
I would have fucking died. I would have been so embarrassed to my mum. I would have just been like that. I wouldn't know what to say to him. He handled it well, I reckon. He handled it. He did handle it.
Yeah.
Next day, Mum and Dad talked through their impressions of the week.
I would love to say to you that I was very proud of, the way you behaved and the way you comported yourself, and also your mature attitude regarding your relationship with your father.
Literally, it made me feel very proud that you could be adult enough to say that and not think, oh, Dad doesn't care, whatever, and just let it drift.
I'm actually glad that the fact that you're proud of me waiting to go in the RAF, and I've actually got the text now, and you can't wait for me to join up and just like grow up and be a man now, really.
It's been a privilege to have done this, and I'm really, pleased and proud that you are my son.
And just like Paul, Greg's dad is also preparing for his son to fly the nest.
We see quite a lot of what you've been up to, really. It's great to see you being able to go out and do things on your own and know that you can survive and keep yourself in one piece and, make it back afterwards.
A little hug. Sentimental twat.
But
I would never even say nothing like that to my parents, even in a joking manner.
things didn't end there for Greg. In an echo of Sue's concerns about his behaviour, he had a serious accident. At 8 a.m. on the final morning of the trip, when filming had finished, Greg, who'd had a big night out, dived into the shallow end of the pool. He broke a vertebra and spent 10 days recovering in hospital with a concerned dad at his bedside. Fortunately, he is now expected to make a full recovery, but he's had to postpone going to university for a year.
It does make me think
That could be catastrophic. A year?
Need to be more cautious, but I can't see myself limiting myself that much and being really cautious as a person, because that's not what I'm like. So, yeah, it does.
Does he have half a haircut? You should have.
It does make you think twice a little bit, and definitely when it comes to diving into pools and stuff like that, I would always think twice about that now.
Next time.
Yeah, you're not supposed to dive in any pool anyway, man. Whatever, man. I'm gonna go at it. TLO, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm gone.